Hey, it is me, Jack to Plays, and today we're going to continue with the story of Final Fantasy XVI. And before we're going to head out on the main scenario quests, I had still some side quests to do. The last one we did was help our lovely Isabella.
Despite my repeated advances, His Eminence has proven a difficult conquest.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I am nothing if not persistent. But, be that as it may, I might yet need you to press the point.
Yeah, so Isabella, that's the one that we helped last time. Because they were, or like the Imperials were trying to build up a fortress of this place, and well, some people were happy, okay with it, but some people were not, and especially not the normal people that living here are not so fond of that idea. And of course, like the
So many
knights
were
were still
injured.
okay with that, but of course they just following orders, as they are Imperials, right? But Philip, he lay down his basically soldier role, how he got job basically, and he became his own leader, and he's going to help Isabella. So yeah, I wonder if we're going to see it eventually. That all going to happen in place. That's something that I'm really curious about. If we're going to see something like this still happening during the playthrough. And also I want to still like say that this game is like it's I don't know, I love this so much. There's so many stuff still happening along the way, and like I maybe sometimes say stupid things because like so many things are happening all at once, but so if I do say things weirdly or wrong, then you know why. Because it's going all over the place with the story and everything in between. And we fought Odin. Well, not in his Odin form, but we fought him in his I would say, like, yeah, in a sort of like Odin half form. Um, Let me pat Torgal. It's been a while.
Torgal.
You're a good boy. You're my only loyal companion, always during my journey. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to do the side quest, the side story, the side missions, and after I'm done and I have still some time left, of course, I'm going to do, of course, the main scenario, which is we're going to visit the infirmary. We're going to across the Narrow, because that's where we're going to do, where we have to fix the ship. Well, I don't have to, I hope. But our uncle should help with that, so he's going to help like repairing it. At least the Einhayar is under the ocean, under the sea. And yeah, we had to go back. I thought that was really weird, but I understand, because like we had to go back to our home. But I was like, come on, we are just now across the ocean, and we are so close now to. But it will make sense. I guess we need a whole army to get there, I assume. So I think that Jill and me is not maybe the best options only. Although I must say that like Clive is of course like a combination of different icons, and Jill have given her powers to Clive, so that we release her from her burden. But that does not mean that she cannot use her abilities anymore, I assume, because like you take a portion of their icon abilities, but not like fully. Otherwise, we could be primed into Garuda or into anything else, but we only take a portion of it. So it's just that we take a little bit burden away from her, but she can still, of course, use her own powers, because like we're not taking everything away from her, just her like burden, which should be enough. And for us, we got new abilities. I have not really tested it out because like I was in combat the last time when I was trying to change that. I'm not sure if Did I now do it? I don't can't remember. No, I did not do it. So let me. Oh, and we have something new. Oh yeah, that was the Earth and Fury. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. And we do. Wait, Room Blade +2. Did it really say that was new? Because like, um, yeah. So nothing new here. Yes. Okay. So go to. We also have to upgrade eventually, but first, what I'm going to do is we change Ramu. Sorry, not Ramu. Titan with Shiva. Yes. And then let me see. What am I going to do? This is a good question though. I think I'm going to maybe remove Impulse because I kind of want to have Judgment Bolt still with me. Or maybe I can get rid of Cyclone. I kind of want to see like Shiva's ability. Because there were some cool ones. Which one was it again? The Diamond Dust, of course, is her like ultimate attack. I think I'm going to eventually save my points for this one. Yeah, I kind of want to upgrade this, the Mesmerize. I'm going to upgrade it, and hopefully we can master it. Yes, I can. So we can now put it on any icon that we want. And what was this again? Ice Age. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, 1,000 for an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this one. Maybe I can. Okay, because like, I have an idea. I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to. Oh, really? Oh, like this does do a little bit more staggering than the Mesmerize. Oh, I see. Yeah, actually this is way worse than the I just want to use it, you know? Like I just want to use, I mean, it looks and it knocks down enemies. And while the other one is basically like hurting them, of course, and it's good for stagger, but this one is also knocking down them. So, and I kind of want to use Shiva's attack. And I think I'm going to change this one with Ice Age. There we go. Maybe I'm going to let me see. Yeah. I was about to say maybe I'm going to do a switch through between Mesmerize and Judgment Bolt. Because then I have like only like 2 main ultimate attacks on one icon. But that's maybe also not smart to do. Because I will press that buttons all the time. Yeah, I think I'm going to play it like this for now. And see if I like it or not. And I kind of want to test out Shiva's ability. Because we can now hover. Which is now the second one, which I really like. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if it's going to be great or not. But we're probably going to fight during one of these missions. So, yes, let's go back to. Although we can just travel from here. Oh, there's a lot of side quests. There's one at Martha's Rest. Let's do Martha's Rest first. Let's go and then like in a circle down and then go back to the hideaway, and then we're doing the majority quests with the plus signs, and then we should be good to go again. Hey,
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades, joined us on our patrols. Now they're gone. I suppose it's back to double shifts.
Yeah. Okay. Is it Martha herself? Yeah, it is Martha herself.
Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Okay.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Makes sense. Alright.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Gazal Greens.
Talk about food.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
La 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 la. Prioritizing it. And yeah. So we're going to see Sir Wade again.
Get them Gazal green seeds up to Sir Wade in Eastpool, would you?
I would.
And while you're there, ask him what the situation is with the Akashic over that way.
Sure.
He might actually tell you the truth.
We will. Don't worry.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others all crammed in together. They were good lads, though. I'll miss not having them around.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Right. Let's go. And go to Sir Wade. Planting some Gizzle Greens. I totally forgot that he was like at Eastpool. I really forgot that he was like rebuilding the whole place again there. Okay. Greens. Okay. Ambrosia, there you are.
Let's go.
Let's go fly,
Ride the wind.
Ambrosia. Oh,
Can hardly make out a plummet.
well, let's ignore everything. I know I can teleport, but I'm not going to do. Uh-oh. Oh. Tried to kick them away, but get out. Get out of my way. I mean, I can fight them and like see how Siva skills is doing, but I kind of want to wait, you know, like I don't want to.
All right.
I probably have to fight anyway in this quest. I don't know. Maybe not. Yo, hello.
No need to ride from here.
Nope. Wait, in the stables. Okay, Sir Wade. Where are you?
I heard the Guardians saying we're supposed to grow our...
There you are, Sir. Sir Wade. Hey, they didn't fix the house? Oh no, they didn't.
Ah, Lord Rosfield.
That's me.
What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
The Gizzle Green seeds. While chocobos adore Gizzle Greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot. There you go.
These are Gizal green seeds.
Yes.
Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're
There you
coming,
go.
so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
Horde,
A
horde.
Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Exactly. They have the same right to fight.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
They have the right to fight for what they love.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter
No.
to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
No.
And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
Wow.
But it is worth fighting for.
Martha.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
With a frying pan. That's how you beat enemies.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword.
Yeah, that's better than a frying pan.
I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rosfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashek, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory?
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Yep. Make your frying pan ready. All this build up,
Calm before the storm.
and the Bobby there will be gone in like 2 seconds. Hello.
And here it comes.
There we go. Let me do it. Now straight into this. La 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 la
I
done.
will not let this village fall.
So let's use the first wave. Ooh, scorpion. Oh, that was the first time. Use that skill. Boom. Oh, it's an oh, it's the same with Titan. Oh, nice. Frostbite. Bring her down. Oh, right. I get it. Yeah, it's the same with oh, that was a kill. That's so overkill. Sorry about that. No, not again. Chocobos. Oh, it's not chocobos. Thank God. It's just what is it? Is it the Raptor? Oh, it's a Raptor. Hey. Oh, that's so cool.
It's over.
Nice. Yeah, I have to get used of that. It's the same like with the Titan skill. You have to press and hold it. Alright, just normal stuff.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rosfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
I don't like curls. And especially if they are now Akashic. So there's that. Although they're not as worst in the Final Fantasy 16, luckily. Like, I know they were a pain in the ass in most of FF games. But let's go. I need Ambrosia though. Ambrosia! Spread your wings, girl. I probably can teleport, but I kind of want to take a ride, you know. Ugh. Fucking goblins. Get out. Get out of my sight. Get out. You're blocking the road. Oh, I think we have arrived. Where is he? There he is. Oi.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Let me do this.
Waken winds!
Nice. And staggered. Little break. That's good damage though. Oh, I'm too far away from it. Oh, there we go.
Farewell.
Nah, nothing. Okay, I was more afraid, but that was not necessary. Oh, we already got the whisker.
All right.
That was easy.
Back to East Pool.
I have to get used of that one skill is like in charge up, but I think I can get used of it.
Lord Rosfield, the Curl, is it?
Yeah,
It's
gone.
dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now.
I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come
That's
on
the
then.
spirit.
Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
All right. At least a small group we have changed.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
You not do that right now. You're here.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
The marble.
Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes.
Yes.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant marble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
And he saved Joshua. During the attack.
Thank you again for all you have done for me and mine, my lord. You may rest assured that Eastpool will be safe in my hands. Thanks to you.
I just said that, yeah. You just took my words for your own. Nice. So we did that. Now we have to go back to Martha, but this time I do go to the teleport though. It's just for collecting the money or whatever she's going to give us. Ta-da! Like normally I'm not really a big fan of like fast traveling. But in these situations, I do.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
What do we got?
Thank you, Martha.
Some gizzle greens.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quest complete. I miss it. I still miss him. He died way too soon. Are we getting something for our chambers memories? Yes, we do. The emblem of Martha's Rest. Personal fiefdom of the Golden Stable's indomitable landlady. To those with no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Yay! We got something new. So I assume that everything from now on, all the memories, we are getting put in our chambers and from now on, because like I don't know, like it was first like, man, there are so many memories we still need to collect. And I think what's going to happen in, I don't know how many hours we have still left in the whole story, but probably not so much anymore. But I think from now on, we're going to get all the backstory of all the characters that we have met along the road. Like we know already a few of them. So it's really nice to see a little more backlore from Martha, how Martha met Sid and stuff like that. So and also with Karen and Blackthorn, and everybody got their own backstory filling up, which is really nice to see. Also with Doris, we have some backstory about her as well. So there's a lot. And we get like all the memories from them, so which is nice. So yeah, so that's another quest done. Let's head out to the next one, shall we? And then we're going down here to Dally Mill Inn. Let's go. There's a lot we have to do. I'm afraid it's going to be a little side quest episode, but oh well. I'm just not going to skip anything. Like I said, I will do as much as possible, or what the game is providing us, I will do it. I'm going to be 100% in. Maybe not like trophy-wise, but maybe I'll try it in the second playthrough.
And that. Stop it, Ren.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Sure. Why not? How can I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Yes. Quest accepted.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
That's a way to put it.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Yes. Apparently. Hey, Victor.
Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Yep. Let's go. It's like on the other... Oh, it's just over there. Okay. Let's go.
If those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Ambrosia.
Let's go.
Ambrosia.
Faster.
Fly.
All right.
Get out of my way. Not here to kill you. Dun, 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 dun.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
Yep.
Come on then, Toggle.
Let's check it out.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
Nice. Let's do this. This feels so great. Of course, it's reinforcement. Come on, let me protect this one. I'm not going to heal.
Farewell.
Nice. Let's put some lightning in here. Nice. Just like that. Okay.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Oh boy. So he was a bearer all along.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss out?
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
These people. They're so
Forgive me for
brainwashed.
disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
Yeah, they're not going to change their mind.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
That's not how anger works. Just look at the real world.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Once people put something in their mind,
For a sharing
really
people's
hard to
ill-gotten
change
guilt,
it.
perhaps?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here, your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right
I don't
then.
need it.
I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. The funny part is, like, Clive also lied with his Lord Underhill. If they will find out that I'm not, like, Lord Underhill, things would get, like, even worse.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
It's how the world works, Rens. Remember that. Remember that there will always be people trying to set you up.
I'm going to go with him.
Yep. Well, alright. So we did that quest. Not a very great ending for Lubor, but I don't know. Let's go to Tabor. To our next side quests. It's been a while I've been here. Who has a quest for us? Oh, is it Yote?
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Prithee enter. Oh no, it's Cyril.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Right.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Thank you. Prioritize the quest. It's a lovely place here, though. Oh, there's someone here. I was not seeing this. Alright. It was like blending into the environment. Ooh, what's this? Sticklepedia of Valestian Fabulous City. Pentateuch of the Crystalline Orthodoxy. The Ledgers of Gilbert, the Great Lender. The Collected Hymns of Gregor. Gregor, I think it's Gregor.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Yeah.
I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Probably not.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
I will. I shall. I will and I shall. Alright, we have to go to Titan's Wake, or like take the road from Titan's Wake. Did I got like the song from here? I think so, right?
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, I did.
Go safely.
Thank you. Oh, it's all the way over there. Wait. But I cannot go there. Or do I need to... Oh, we're going to see a completely new location. Okay, so we have to go... we have not been there. I see now. Let's go. It's funny that how we exploring also new locations during side quests. I like that. I like that how they doing it. Is this one the Gilded Path? No. Not the Gilded Path. We need to go to Titan Wake. Let me get the brochure for this.
Let's
because
go.
It's quite a run. And then we're probably going to face some enemies along the road as well. So, fast to take Ambrosia with us. Oh no. Oh no. Get away from me. Dun, 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 dun. I think it was... Nope, not this one.
This might take a while.
Nope. Ignore them, ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore everything here. Ignore. 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 Wait, am I going in the correct way? Oh. Yeah, I am now in the correct way. Okay, so now it's only just straightforward. I see Loots. Desert Roses. Come on, corner brochure. Ignore him. Not going to unnecessarily fight. Ooh. Also another road going over there.
Don't get surrounded.
This is a long, long road. And goes multiple routes as well. Interesting to see. Oh. Akashic Mark. What is that shot? Hey. Now that is something
Thanks,
I
Gal.
want to see. Okay.
Well, This isn't at all foreboding.
Okay, now what? Oh, it's over here. Mm. Oh.
Oh no.
Fudge.
You'll pay for this.
He'll pay all for this.
There may still be survivors.
And thunder right off there. Nice. We're probably going to get reinforcements. I think. Oh, we have to just continue on. Okay. Oh no, they got all slaughtered. What is that? Oh,
Whatever that thing is,
shit.
I'd say it's their leader.
Probably. Oh shit, it's one of those things. Hey, I'm pressing dodge. Let me do this. Okay, let's bring it down. Let me do this.
Fire and flame!
There we go. Oh. Oh.
That's better.
That's my bad. Damn it. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Give him a break. Oh. Reinforcements.
Too slow.
Oh. What is hitting me?
I needed that.
What the heck? Bring it down. There we go. I didn't saw the ARPs. Well, I did saw it, but I don't know. I just went full on it.
Should have stayed in the past.
Mm.
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Oh, they're still alive. A few.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agree to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
I mean... part of the risk of the job, right? Maybe not the best time to survey, but... yeah, when is the best time? Treasure? Just by rights. Nothing special.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of the burning quill.
I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry now. Let me see if there's some chests that we can collect. Oh. Oh, I knew it. I know game design. I was like, if I would make games like this, that's where I put my treasure boxes. Not that that's really like it's stuff that I need. Maybe for upgrading eventually stuff still, but... ooh. No one... got nasty. Okay, yeah, let's head back to, but we're just going to... was there anything new still? Because, like, it felt like... oh, no, not really. Yeah, there are some side roads here, but... yeah, I don't think it's much worth it. Maybe it is worth it, but maybe there are some, I don't know, secret weapons, I don't know. But let's go back here. It's not a very interesting road anyway, so no need for me to go back riding home. Trolls balls.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
The Kretov Report. A scroll containing the preliminary findings of the Undying's ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov. Sealed with the wax imprint of a phoenix feather.
My thanks.
No need.
I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rosfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Makes sense. I understand Clive, but you know, you cannot have like, yeah, I don't know. The Bread of Ice. Yeah, I'm not going to equip anything more. I know that I have not like equipped anything new for like the last, what is it, like 40 hours. But I'm happy with my setup right now. Like I still have the defense ones. Like we have the attack increase and the defense by 30. And oh wait, but I'm not using Heatwave anymore. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, this one is pointless right now. So what I can do is we have Ice Age. I'm maybe going to, yeah. This one doesn't really, I mean, like, it does do damage, but like it's not like staggering. It's not really good for stagger, you know. It reduces the cooldown by just 1.5 seconds. I don't know. I don't know what we can do. Increases. This is the Inferno. Yeah, what is it? Oh, here. Reduces Flames Rebirth cooldown time by 12 seconds. Maybe we'll do that one. Or increases lunge. No. What else would we have? We have increases this. Berserker. Temporary increases attack prophecy with each precision dodge. Ooh. We can maybe use this one instead. Increases healing potency, increases pal drive, not dive. Rising flames. Increases combo damage by 5%. Oh. Maybe. Can use that one maybe instead. I'm not using Strength Tonics much. Increases Torgal's attack. Yeah. I'm not really using much him in the battle. I should use him more in the battle. I know that I forget it. Like in the heat of the moment. Like, what is this? Increases burning blade damage. Not really using that though. Increases Lionheart tonic. Increases flare. Increases impulsive damage. Cooldown of the. Yeah, I will maybe keep Berserker Ring on. Although, I will see. I will see what I'm going to do. Or maybe change that more like attack. Combo attack. Maybe that's nice as well. Bucklat. That's our last normal side quest. And then we still have like 2 Mandority quest lines. Are we going to who are we going to speak? Let me see. Is it yeah, it is Theodore.
Clive.
Hello.
You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Absolutely.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
No, you don't owe me anything. I could also just have said no. So, nope. You don't owe me anything.
What's happened?
What happened? Louise.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
I'll try. I just noticed...
Right. To Randalar, then.
To Randalar.
Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Yeah, so what I'm just like... realize is that I don't really like the blade that we have right now. I know you can like change the appearance, but I'm not doing anything of the updates that they have doing because like I want to play this game how they meant it as the first time. So I just like play it as they meant it to be played. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this sword. I hope we will get something cooler eventually again. Probably we will if we're doing some hunts again or stuff like that. Where is it exactly? It's in Randalar, right? So yeah, it's just up ahead.
I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of
It looks like this is the end of the road. Yeah, so this is the whole gap that we see from the map, right? That must be. It must be. Yeah. But it's funny because like on the map it looks way deeper. Like the map doesn't really show the water like so close to the surface. Like, it looks like it's go way, like it's like infinite, like going down. But here it's just like showing water. Yeah. I wonder how the water escapes. Like, is there like some rivers like eventually? 'Cause how is this like not filling up? You know what I mean? There must be maybe some water escape happening maybe under here that I cannot see. I don't know. Still very cool though. I really love this scenery. Maybe not with the clouds now, but I really love this. Is maybe one of my favorite spots in the game so far. And there are some very cool, like most of the parts that were looking very cool were with the mother crystals still there. Like we destroyed all the mother crystals and also like destroyed the whole, like how it was, how the whole vista point's looking. I think Torgal agrees with me. Right, Torgal? You love this place as well, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, that's rendezvous with Eloise. I really love the icon of Shiva, like the picture of it. It's a very cool picture. What you doing? 10 gil. I just found 10 gil, Torgo. We are rich. We can buy a home. We can buy our freedom. Whee. Trying to avoid as much as possible to fight. Don't want to go in unnecessary. Oh, here we go. Oh, before we're going to talk to her. 3 desert roses. Oi.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather
Let's go.
some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Of course. Let's go, Clive. I mean, I cannot
Hold on,
promise.
Theo. I'm coming.
Like it's but I can. It's stuff like that. You cannot promise anything, but I can try to save him.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Come on, run faster, Clive.
When are they gonna let us
Life
through?
depends on it. Doing, 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 doing. Ambrosia. Let's go, Ambrosia, fly! Where do we go? Go actually. Oh, I can just also like teleport. But I will just travel there. Oh, are we going to see a new location? Maybe we're going to see a new location. You know what? I'm just going to fast travel. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm just it's a long ride. I'll take here the chocobo for it.
Let's go.
Ambrosia, fly. Was it this road? Can we get this? We have to, right? Because this one goes up. Yeah, we need to go down. Oh, that is the fishing village. Yeah, this is the only way to get there. The wreck goes deep. Ah, freaking goblins. Get out of my sight. Don't have time for you all. And I remember we could just like go down here. But like I did that before. Woo!
Back to the stables, go.
Ooh, the music though. Oh no, is everything okay? Get up.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but
I
the
said
whole
fit up,
area
but-
is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
Oh shit.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
He is being with you for like the entire journey. And I said Philip, I don't know why I said Philip, but I meant Theodore. Do we have to go all the way? Oh, yes, we're going to go to the new location. Let's go. Interesting. Maybe I could already get here the first time I got here. Or was it blocked? I don't know. Maybe I could already get here that I even didn't knew. But it's good that we didn't, because like part of the quest. Hello. Let me kill those. That's so overkill. Oh, they even didn't die on this. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's not so smart to put my remove skill there. I have to see. Because now it's like it does say what the skill is named, but sometimes like you're not really paying attention.
Where are you, Theo?
Theo! Don't you dare to die on me. I promised. I will keep you safe. Can I reset? I did, but... Let me just do this. Boom. There we go. Let's go, Torval. Uh-oh. Oh no. If he's in there. Oh, please don't turn. Please don't turn. Please didn't turn, please. I hope he didn't turn.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Yep. And maybe he sowed it as well. Whoa, what was that? Thunderbolt. Stay down. Stretchy. Oh, I hope he's okay.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Oh, but the dragon found us.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Nice try.
What is this? Is that my new ring that I did there?
Well done, Tomo.
Nice, let me do this. There we go, bring him down. Come here, you bastards. Whoa.
Nice try.
Whoa. Oh. Well, I messed that up. No, I should have saved this one. God damn it. Oh, okay, staggered, limit break. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Whoa. Get out there.
Nice try.
Don't get in. Come on, halfway staggered. There we go. Bring him down. Let me do this. we go. Limit break. Judgment bolt. Boom. Oh, there we go. Enemy slain. Yeah, he was not so bad as the S rank though. Even though he was an Akashic. Nothing new. Nope.
Clive?
What?
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh no.
We have to get you out of here.
Oh no. He turned.
I think it might be a little too late.
No,
for
Theodore.
that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Oh shit. Eloise is not going to be happy with this. I'm so sorry, Tio.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Yeah, don't go in there.
Elle. Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. Elle.
No. That's the best way to do it, actually. This is why you never promise people. Ah, damn. Sometime later.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Poor Theo.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
For Theo. That was sad. But I'm happy that we didn't have to fight him. Like, I was a little bit worried that we're going to fight against him. But yeah, I think it may be like as sad as how it is. But the way how he did it, I think maybe that was the best outcome. Because yeah, I didn't want to like kill him. No way. Okay, so we have the Scarlet Cyclone. Interesting that they still give you that. And we have something for our chambers. Yeah, so we are really getting all those memories right now with all the side quests. The emblem of the Crimson Caravans, borders of wide renown. They are based in Bucklet, where traders from across Valistia flock to browse the 1,000 tables and transport their wares either throughout the Dominion or on down the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. That was sad.
The Crimson Caravans is my family business now, and I would not exchange it for the world. I brought Theo here to be safe, and I have never looked back since.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our last normal side quest for now. I'm already like in my 2-hour mark again. And I still haven't touched the two mandatory quests. So I don't know how long they're going to take. Normally they are like taking always like a little bit longer than normal. So I'm just thinking I think the best way is just go back to the hideaway. And I think I'm just going to do these two in my next playthrough. Because I'm a little bit... Oh, we have some new missives. It's probably from Eloise. It's probably from her. Let me check some stuff.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Of course, there are also new memories. Let me first read this. We have two, actually. The Courage of Fight. Ah, that's Marta. What happened in Eastpool stays with Eastpool. Oh, what happened in Eastpool with the Bearers and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but Archduke Alwyn's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Oh, Marta. He's great. And of course, Eloise. I was expecting that. In-laws there will be found. It is hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables. But every morning? He just died? We just... Well, maybe like of course we took the fast travel, so of course it's probably like already days have passed right now, but it's funny. It's weird to read that. Watering the birds or redding the packs. Yet he is not. And it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but it doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I build all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honor him in that by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise. Aww. Yeah, that was sad. That was really sad. We have some new memories because of this. It's still a lot we need to collect. And I did all the side quests so far. So imagine how much we get still. Okay, so this is the Martha's Rest signboard. The emblem of Martha's Rest. Personal fiefdom of the landlady of the Golden Stables. And an island of safety and security in a sea of anything but. It shows a sleeping chocobo. And the guardians and bearers of Rosaria can too rest easy, safe in the knowledge that they have a friend in Martha. Oh. And we have this one. Crimson's Caravan signboard. The emblem of Crimson's Caravans. Portraits of wide renown based in the markets of town of Bucklet. It depicts a laden chocobo after the death of her brother and confidant Theodore. Eloise chose to continue the work they had begun together, freeing bearers from slavery, just as she had freed him so many years before. Oh, well, it's good that we have those memories, but not in a way you want to. But it's still lovely that we get that here to see, man. And we still have a lot to go still. That's insane to me, like a lot. So I assume the game is not like anything. Well, it should be near to the end, but like we still have some hours left, I assume. Because there's so many memories still we need to get. But I think that we get like being thrown a lot of side quests at the last part of the section of the game because of everybody's like memories that we're going to. I really think that that's what's going to happen, you know. Like like I said, with Martha and with Theodore sadly coming to an end. But yeah, we're going to like close some storylines from the people that we have met along the main scenario, of course, but also the people that we have met through the side quests and everything like that. So I think that's what's going to happen mostly in the upcoming like last part of the game, where we're going to see everybody's like yeah, the arc needs to be closed from these characters right now. And you can tell that that's going to happen, and that we are facing the last steps to, of course, to destroy the last Mother Crystal that's still on the table. And then we need to defeat Odin. And then we probably have to face Ultima still. Which I do not know in what type of order we're going to get. Probably in this order, but but you never know with this game. Every time when I think it goes in a certain direction, it goes in a completely other direction. But I think we're going to face Odin first. And then we're going to destroy the Mother Crystal. And then once that has been done, I think we're going to get Odin at our butts. And he is going to want us to join him. But then we have like full power of everything and everyone. Then we can go mayhem. Maybe that's going to happen. Maybe we're going to have some in-between stuff still, of course, when that happens. I don't think they're going to throw that much at you in all the time after each other, because it can exhaust you pretty fast. So yeah, this episode was like only doing side quest, and I have still not done everything. Like like there's still 2 more quests left, but those are like the important ones. I see one at Mid's dungeon, it's called, or no, is it called dungeon? What is it saying? Dungeon, yeah. So Mid's dungeon. So I assume that's going to be Mid's quest. And even Wither Science. I wonder what that's going to be. Like, it is mandatory, so maybe a new upgrade for something. I wonder what that was going to be. And we have a Blacksmith Blues 4, which it doesn't seem like this is Blackthorn. Maybe it's Goots. Could it be Goots this time? Who knows? I mean, like, Goots wants to be, of course, like a blacksmith as well. So hopefully we're going to see that, actually. That would be cool, that if Goots is actually going to be part of the blacksmithing. Maybe not, but like although it is the same guy again that like is worrying about Blackthorn, right? So I forgot his name, but he's always worried about Blackthorn. Like, oh, Blackthorn is like grumpy again, and he's like there's something bothering him, and so I'm not really find the Blackthorn's quest line very like interesting. I know it's mandatory to do them to upgrade weapons and stuff like that, but it's always the same story. It's like, oh, Blackthorn is so grumpy today. It's bothering something with. Like, oh, okay, what is it now? Yeah, someone made a blade, and I don't know how he did that. So I really want to know how he did that. Okay, I'm going to ask the dude who did that. It's the same stuff all over the time. So I don't think it's going to change much in this side quest. It would be cool to see if Goots is actually going to be involved in this quest line. That will be, I would love to see that, because like Goots needs to have some redemption arc as well. Even though he's like a lot more in the background, but yeah, he wants to be, of course, a blacksmith, right? Or he is a blacksmith already, because he's already helping. But I kind of want to see him more involved with Blackthorn and stuff like that. So I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, I think it's just like Blackthorn is grumpy, and he doesn't know how someone made this blade, and we have to find the guy who is responsible for that blade. So we have to go to search for him, and probably he's in trouble. So we have to kill the enemies that like troubling him, and then we're going to ask him something like down the line. I think that this is like the most boring side quest that I have done so far in Final Fantasy XVI. Not even the mid part. I know that some people like doesn't really like the mid part. I do kind of. I was okay with it. I mean, like it's not like super, like yeah. It feels maybe it could be a filler, but on the other hand, it's also meant to yeah. It belongs to the story, right? Because like he's building the ship that we already have like fought or like went to save Jill for the matter. So I was okay with that quest line, but Blackthorn is really straightforward. Like he's grumpy, he doesn't know how this has been made, and we have to find a way and ask, or maybe we get the item so we can look at it. I kind of wish, and I secretly hope that we're going to get a little bit more just than that. So that's basically it. I'm not going to do those two in this playthrough, simply because like this whole episode was filled with only side questing. If you don't like side quest or watch side quest, you can just skip the whole video if you don't like it. So for that matter, you don't have to miss anything. But then I should have said maybe that in the beginning. But I didn't know how long this was going to take me. So I thought like, okay, well, let's first do all the side quests and then we're going to continue with the main story. But yeah, that's not going to happen this time. But that doesn't mean that in the next episode we're probably going to get further on with the story, because we only have 2 more quests left, and those are not so. They are like long, but not like long, because I don't know. By the way, I'm just assuming things right now, but I just assume that these are just for upgrading stuff, so it's not so like, yeah, like story heavy. All right, I'm going to leave it for here. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, wasn't maybe not like the most interest. Well, it was an interesting like episode, because like we have seen a lot of like people's backstory and arc being closed, for some people in a good way, and for Theo not in a good way, but still they all have an arc to be closed right now. That's going to happen, I think, with more people along the road. So yeah, I cannot wait to continue with this game. I don't want to. The thing with me is like, I know that we are like getting closer and closer to the end of the game, and some part of me saying like, I don't want to continue because I don't want this game ever to end. But yeah, well, the good thing is, like, at the moment of recording this, and this is of course pre-recorded, I know there will be 2 paid DLCs coming out, which I will going to get and going to play. So that we're going to do eventually again. So maybe by the time, I don't know how long they're going to take to make the DLC, but maybe by the time I released all these, like when I'm like finished the game, then I will maybe already starting the DLC at the moment. So who knows? I don't think, maybe they already, I don't know. It depends like when it's going to be released. So for now, I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream, everybody, and see you hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.